to our Spion The Kop. We're going to review the match between Liverpool and Manchester City, which finished Liverpool 4, Manchester City 3.
Well, we said we were hoping we were going to sit here with smiles on our faces, and we are. Yeah. One of the best games I've ever seen.
It was 4-3 goal, that was phenomenal.
It was an amazing game. A bit nail-biting at the end, I will say that, but that's just Liverpool, isn't it? We have to get used to that. Hopefully we don't, but we are used to it. So,
So Chamberlain scores. Good goal.
It was a fantastic goal. I mean, he got the ball, he had one thing in his mind, pace, power, went past a couple of people, smashed it, rocketed into that bottom corner. People say the goalkeeper could have got closer, but I think the pace of the ball took it past him.
I think it's a good strike, and I think he's sort of like settling in at Anfield now.
He is. He's playing better and better, and what's that, 3 goals already, so he's almost, imagine his national record, he's not beating it, isn't he?
Certainly suits Klopp's attacking football, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, was in complete control of the game, and then from nowhere City score.
Well, yeah, I mean we were. I mean that first half it was all Liverpool, wasn't it? We were all over them, and the ball came. Got to say, a bit of a defensive mistake by Gomez to let it in, and then there was a goalkeeping mistake at the end of it as well. But he did come from nowhere.
I think he's got to save that though.
He's got to save it. Near post, you say that the goalkeeper should never get beaten there, but
That's
he
right.
was. And not just that, he doesn't fill with any confidence carriers at all. Every time I've seen him, we can see goals. It seems that every time he's in the nets and there's a shot on target, it goes in. We do need better.
Yeah, we do. Anyway, second half came. City started off the match, the second half okay. And then Liverpool just had like a 9-minute blitz, and it was just phenomenal goals.
Well, they did. The start of the second half, I was getting a little bit nervous because City had the ball quite a bit, and I was personally thinking City were coming back into the game, and it 1-1 at that point, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 wasn't it?
Talking about 3 knockout blows.
Yeah.
Firmino's goal was reminiscent of Robbie Fowler against United.
It was, the way he nudged him off the ball.
Get out of the way,
killed it in.
Beautiful goal.
Yeah, got booked again.
Celebrated his goal for sure.
Yeah.
That's by the by. Yellow card doesn't matter.
No.
The lead was the important thing. And then Mane's goal.
Well, the thing is, about a minute before he scored, he hit the post as well, hadn't he? You know, and he was like, so he was trying his hardest, and when that ball came to him, what a fantastic finish, right top corner.
He looks like he's getting back into the groove a bit now this season, though, doesn't he, Mane?
He does. He's not been as good as he was last season. I think that's plain to see for everyone. But yeah,
I think so as well.
Especially that last game, he seemed to be getting more into it. So.
He thumped at him with left foot though, and I'm thinking he put Chamberlain in, and then bang from nowhere, boom.
Well, he made the right decision in the end. Didn't he? So, yeah.
It flies in like that. You can't fault him, can you? And then out comes the goalkeeper, kicks it to the most lethal player on the planet at this minute in time.
But yeah, I mean, you'd even said to me, what's going on here? Salah's not scored, and then the next minute that happened. Yeah, I mean, the keeper kicks the ball. The last person on earth you want it to fall to at the moment is Salah in that position, because he will score, and he did. Right in the middle of the net, the ball went as well when he bounced in. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think when you look back on the video, you look at his face, it's like, oh my god, what have I done?
It was like a roaring lion, I think, you know, the emotion that came out of him.
Oh, yeah,
he was
falling to his knees, and you know,
I mean, I as I said, you know, in the preview video, I thought I was going to win. I said 2-1, you said 3-1. So I was confident we were going to win, but 4-3 in a game like that. Yeah.
We can't do many more like this, though, surely.
No. Well, hopefully Van Dijk will sort it out, won't he? So,
yeah, hopefully. So we've got things on the horizon. So I'm quite confident with that. Beating City, stopping the juggernaut.
Well, absolutely.
The unbeatable juggernaut, should I say?
Well, absolutely. I actually worked with a City fan, and he said to me, he said, no team's ever attacked us like that. You know, he said it was scary. You know, as a City fan watching it. You know.
I said in the preview to the match that City was going to cross a team like Liverpool who can go out and actually attack them and make them, you know, defend like it. And obviously they can't defend, can they, when a team attacks them?
Look, I mean, it was right for a good game, though, wasn't it? Because City and Liverpool are the two most exciting teams to watch. As far as going forward, scoring goals, it's them two teams. So there was always going to be a really good game, I think. Anyway,
it's one of those games where everyone says there's going to be loads of goals in it. Well, then this game proved, that theory is right, didn't it?
It certainly did. Anyway, you asked me to do some match ratings for this, so I have got this down. Now, again, if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you disagree, just let us know in the comments below, and we can have a discussion. But Karius, 4. He has to have a 4 out of 10. I'm not rating him in that.
I
He should have saved the ball.
He saves that they're not back in the game.
Sometimes when he did come to get a decent catch, you think, okay, well he's done a decent catch there, but then he rolls it. His distribution is shocking. You know,
it is.
Really out to somebody who's got 3 City players around him. It seems. Gomez, I'm giving him a 7. It would have been an 8, but because I think for most of the game he did quite well, but he was at fault for that first goal by City.
He did go underneath it, didn't he? Underneath the cross.
He did. Robertson, fantastic game again from him. I'm giving him 9 out of 10.
I think left back's in safe hands.
Oh, it's sorted left back. Interesting statistic as well. Apparently, when Robertson's been in the starting 11, we've never lost. So let that continue. Yeah.
Keep him in there.
Matip and Lovren, I'll give them both a 7. I think parts of the game they did look all right, but towards the end when City was coming more into it, they did look like they were panicking and they weren't.
No composure.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm dropping it down to 7. Chan, fantastic game by him. I'm giving him 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
I think he marshalled that midfield really well.
Yeah, I do. I think he, if he stays and keeps on putting performances in like that, you know, he's only going to go on. And where's Henderson going to get in the team? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. At the moment, I don't think he can. You know, looking at it, which is shocking to say he's our captain. You know, but I really don't think there's room for him in that team at the moment. Chamberlain, got to say, 10 out of 10 in my book. I have to give him that. Yeah, my man of the match, 10 out of 10, as you can guess with that. But it's, I just think everything he did was brilliant. His energy, his thinking, his passing, his tackling, his interception, his goal scoring. He wanted it, and he played really well. If he can play like that, we've got some player on our hands. Wijnaldum, another great game from Wijnaldum. I'd 9 out of 10 for Wijnaldum. He was instrumental in, you know, again in that midfield battle, you know, when we was winning it. Absolutely instrumental. Mane and Firmino, I know they both scored, but I'm giving both of those 8 each. The reason being, even though they got the goals, there was a couple of times where they didn't really deserve a 9, I don't think. You know, there were a couple of times where they wasn't in the game as you expect them to be.
I think Firmino's goal gives him in. And his goal.
Well,
yeah. Rating Nick one.
And Salah, I'm giving him a 9. I do like Salah. I think he played really well again. Just the instinct to hit that goal, you know, from where he did.
I think the thing about Salah as well is his pace over the top frightens defenders. You know, because the ball's always on, isn't it? You know, they get out ball every time.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're a defender, you've got someone like Salah running at you, which is scary enough.
Well, it's not.
But then you've got Mane as well.
Well,
you know,
it's not running at you, it's running behind you.
Well, yeah.
All defenders hate, don't they, where they get turned towards goal.
That's right.
That's one thing in Liverpool's at Arsenal. We've got that pace up front now, where we've got the ball over the top, if you like.
Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people might disagree with this, but again, these are my ratings. Milner, who came on for Chan, in the 79th minute. I'm giving him a 2 out of 10. The reason being, I just don't think he's a midfielder. I think them days have well gone behind him. As soon as he came on, that midfield battle was lost. And because we were keeping him at bay in midfield when Chan was on, Chan came off for Milner. That midfield battle was lost. It led to City's goals. And for me, a 2 out of 10 is being generous as well, I think.
Lallana and Clever worked with on that long enough we can get a rating.
Well, no, I'm not giving them any ratings then too. Lallana came on the 88th minute. You can't really rate somebody, you know, in a couple of minutes. And Clavan, 94th minute he came on. So yeah,
I think that's
so I'm not going to bother rating them as well.
The Clavan substitutions have to sum up every Liverpool fans' emotion. Like just stand firm for this last couple of minutes of the injury time. It's like, oof.
Well, yeah.
I've never wanted the game to be over so quickly.
Well, right at the end as well. I thought they'd scored. Yeah, I did. The only thing I can say about City is I thought De Bruyne was their best player. I thought he played well.
They were a good team, Man City, but Liverpool the day were better.
Well, we just made them look rubbish, and the way, I mean, we said we were going to give Sterling a bit of grief, and they did.
We did.
And well, that's put him off his game, hasn't it? It ruined him really on the pitch, and he couldn't get.
He lost early when he got yellow carded, and then Pep dragged him off. I think the fans was a 12th man, really.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he's been in good form.
He's been in tremendous form. Yeah.
And Liverpool supporters just knocked him off his game, and the Liverpool players around him Chan was on him like a rash every time he got the ball. It was brilliant. Everybody was around him. Wijnaldum got on him. It's like every time Robertson confronted him, he chased him around.
Robertson won every single battle, I think it was.
I mean, when he was chasing him down into like the goalkeeper, I thought, what are you doing? Get back into your own half. But end of the day, it all panned out well, and we won 4-3. So thumbs up all round.
And well, that's going to be it for this review, and it was a preview then. That's it for this review. So if you do like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and press subscribe, hit the bell for notifications as well, and we shall see you on the next show.